Well, while Manchester United fans are still grieving their loss against Tottenham Hotspur, I can tell you that freestyle football is coming back to Lagos. The first African Freestyle Football Championship, this high, energetic, entertaining competition will be held at the Balmoral Convention Center in the Federal Palace Hotel, Victoria Island, from the 13th to the 15th of September 2018. The competition will attract professional freestyle champions from all over Africa. Now, joining me this morning to talk on this is former England international. He would rather remain just a Nigerian, John Fashanu, and of course, the one who actually played for Nigeria, YD Akani. Welcome, gentlemen. The one who actually played for Nigeria, YD Akani. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, before we go into the, feet and tricks,
yes,
which one of you is better with the ball?
Well, YD, I think you shouldn't say anything because you know I am. You know I am.
Okay, I think I agree with you.
Why would you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Well, thank you very much.
Go ahead. Yeah, you know, that's the ambassador.
Okay, let's talk about this now. We've seen freestyle football in Lagos. What's different about this particular one?
Well, I think this is coming for the first time to Lagos and, of course, to Nigeria. It's the first in Africa. We're having a lot of these freestylers coming from different African countries, minimum like about 20 or 30 countries. It shows that, Nigeria is ready, to embrace another aspect of football. Freestyle football is a different style of football whereby everybody can be part of it. And it's so exciting that Nigeria is hosting for the first time. Now,
freestyle football, is it really what we need? And what's the importance of, it's basically entertainment, is it not?
Yeah, it's entertainment, but football in itself, generalized, it's entertainment. This is, we're looking at grassroots. We're looking at for anybody out there who's got any individual skills. I mean, the nice thing is, all you need is a ball. You have a ball, you start doing your tricks. You can start in the house, you can start in the car, you can start anywhere you want. Some of the tricks are amazing. And as Whitey said, we've got, I think, over 120 athletes coming for this. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. Feats and tricks, they really have done it this time.
Okay, a lot of people will see this as a joke. Entertainment, basically business. Most people see a professional footballer is different. How much work do you have to put in to have, to be amongst the best when it comes to, trickery with the feet?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Even when we started, you have to know how to juggle the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by saying a lot of people think it's a joke, it's not actually a joke
at all.
You must know how to juggle the ball to be a professional footballer. And then it now depends on what time you give into that special part of juggling the ball that makes you a freestyler. A lot of people can juggle the ball and cannot play professionally, but again, like I said, you must be able to juggle the ball. Yeah. And then the time you pull, the energy you pull, and that's why this freestyle, championship, professional footballers can also join. Everybody can join, and then the prizes speaks for itself.
Bring JJ. I mean, someone like JJ. I mean, he's a magician. And let's just make it clear when they say freestyle, break it down. It is exactly what it says. It's freestyle. Anything goes.
Okay. Now, of what importance really does this come into Lagos? Is it just people juggling the ball, or are there going to be other events to attract some people? Because it's not everybody who is interested in football.
Well, to start with, even the freestyle football we're talking about, there are different categories. You're going to have a 1v1 at an event. You have 2v2 people competing against each other, and then as such, you have for ladies, for men, and of course the prizes are very amazing.
Let's hear some of the prizes.
Well, the first prize winner will go with a car.
Yeah, a GAC saloon car, brand new
car.
Yeah, that's big money.
That brings the crowd to the venue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now
cash prizes as well.
Is this a one-off? Are we seeing one of those things that come into Lagos, come into Nigerian sports, and then just fizzles away?
Well, I don't think so. Apparently, the first edition was done last year for Nigeria. Yeah. And what we intend to do is, let me also go back a little bit, even FIFA as we speak, they started by, one event at a time, and then they went around and spread it around. So what I think Fit and Tricks will eventually do is to go to every state in Nigeria, because every year we're going to be having the Nigerian edition, whereby the winner in Nigeria goes to represent Nigeria at the African Championship. Of course, the winner in Africa goes to represent Africa at the World Championship.
Now let's talk about a couple of people. At least I've seen Iya Traore, the thing he's from Mali.
young lady.
No, the man.
Yes, yes.
The young lady is Raquel Benetti from
yes.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Now, these are exceptional people who, by themselves, have made name for themselves. How do we now go back? Are we going to have, say, an academy for, you know,
freestylers?
Freestylers.
Well, it's not impossible. That's what I said.
Yeah.
You know, Fit and Tricks, the organizers of this event, will probably at the end of the day have it well coordinated all over the states in Nigeria, and then you can why not start up an academy, start up a small school whereby you can develop these guys, and then people can also make a living from this.
Yeah.
How do you make a living from freestyle?
Well, it's very simple.
Really?
It's
A
very
lot of
simple.
sponsors are involved. A lot of sponsors are involved. This is something, again, it's unique. And the interesting thing about this, you don't have to be a team player because it's an individual thing. You have a ball, you do your tricks. So many people, or so many countries around the world would like to see these freestylers. And again, the winning prize, if you do win and you're lucky, or you go through to the EPL and you're able to do some of your tricks at half-time in the UK, which is fantastic.
And of course, let me add to that, I'm sure you are aware that, most times when there are games being played, they bring in these guys half-time, doing shows, they do their tricks and what have you. I mean, Yatra is so popular now, everybody wants to have him, whenever there's a freestyle event.
Making money.
And he's making a lot of money from
A lot of money.
And that's why I said a lot of people can also follow that trend. And before you know it, everybody becomes a superstar when it comes to freestyle.
But Whitey, I think we must make it very clear, being a freestyler doesn't mean to say that you're going to be a great footballer.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if you're lucky, and I say it to JJ because one of the best players I've ever played against, he has unique skills, but it's very, very rare to get people like that. Can play on the pitch and can also freestyle as well.
Ronaldinho is another example.
Yeah, there you are, yeah.
I think Marcelo does well too.
Of course, a lot of these professional footballers, I'll be honest with you, of course you can, it's just a different level. I believe, we need to develop, hey, football is football, and it brings entertainment as well. So this is another side of football that I believe we should develop in Nigeria.
Okay, and now what else do we expect from this particular event now, from the 13th to the 15th of September? The time, what else should we expect apart from freestyle football?
Well, of course, entertainment. Galore entertainment will also be there. You have Force, you have Mayo Kun, you have all these big artists that come. KC coming up to be part of the event. I mean, it's going to be, I take it back to the World Cup. World Cup without entertainment was even going to be fun. Everybody must be fun. It must be fun. You must have entertainment, and these guys will also be part of the event as well for those 3 days.
All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. If you have a final word.
I was just going to say, what we're seeing on television is just half. I mean, the tricks are just incredible. You can just think that the ball is actually stuck to their feet. It's incredible.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, gentlemen, for giving us your time. We hope the freestyle is as entertaining as you have preached it to be, and we'll be hoping to have more of that.
And by the way, it's free to get in.
Free to get in.
Oh, yes.
You hear them. Free to get in.